Hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where today we're doing a search and rescue mission in the Bell 407. And you might be thinking to yourself, how is this happening? And I will show you how. Welcome to NeoFly. That's right, we are doing a third-party program on the channel. I know for the past 3 months I've been saying I wasn't going to do it, but at this point we've just done everything we possibly can in career mode that's in the base sim. I mean, we've gotten through all the planes, the missions, and I'm not going to grind out $90 million to get a used 737. So I was like, you know what? We're going to try it out and see what's going on. And I've already done a bit of this, and my goodness, it's basically everything that I've been wanting from career mode in the sim in this program. The only thing I've noticed is it's kind of a resource hog, so hopefully we can get some smooth gameplay. We'll see. But this is kind of a test run to see what you guys think, if you'd like to see more of it. We are doing a freelance mission, which is what it is. You can just do whatever mission you want without having to grind towards it. You can do it in any aircraft that you own. It's beautiful. And all these are being done in free flight, so you see online players, you see AI traffic. Excellent. And it's free, by the way. It works in 2020 and 2024, just in case you don't know. But I mean, there's a whole thing where you start off with your plane. I started with the VL3. And you just pick a hub and you get missions of all kinds of different... These are all the different missions here. I mean, it's incredible that this is a free program. I mean, my goodness. The aircraft market. I mean, you can go into all this different stuff here. It's pretty awesome. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and pick this mission, which hopefully I still have it. I kind of cleared out of it. Didn't mean to do that. Search and rescue. Only 10 miles. Nothing too crazy. And it's going to be in Pueblo in our Bell 407. Let's go ahead and click fly.
Dispatch to pilot. Mayday! Mayday! We have been requested by the authorities to lead a search and rescue mission. Stand by.
Ooh, custom audio too?
Pilot, the good news is we have a signal from the distress beacon. Follow it and look out for survivors.
Alright. Let's get... Wow, this thing is a mess. Why is it so dirty? Goodness gracious. Get our lights turned on here. And yes, that program does track where you are on the map. I'll showcase that when we get a chance. But like I was saying, it's basically everything that we've been talking. I mean, you can start your own airline company, hire your own pilots. It isn't just hit a button and you got a crew going. Like, there's just so much to this. And I'm excited. Like, this has reignited my excitement to get back in the sim. Because, like I said in that update video last, a couple days ago, that was really disappointing to see. So we'll get this thing started on up and rescue somebody. Get our first rescue in here. Alright, let's get to tower. Sorry about the weird cut. For some reason, the helicopter just did not want to start. I'm not sure what was going on there, but I think we're good. We already got cleared for takeoff because thankfully we're in free flight, so our AI can take care of the air traffic control stuff, which is awesome. And we're flying the Bell 407. Oh my goodness.
Pilot from dispatch. Fly safe.
We will. It's so weird hearing other dialogue, my goodness. But yeah, Shift or Control E just did not want to start up the helicopter. I'm not sure. There's a few aircraft in the sim that just do not properly start up like they should, but it doesn't matter. We're in the air. We're flying. Let's go have some fun. They have these search and rescue missions. They also have like life flights. So if there's like an accident on a highway or so, they have missions regarding that. There's a ton of stuff in here, which is why I'm really excited to kind of dive through. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, because then this can kind of take over our career series a little bit until some updates start actually showing up into the sim. And so, because, Sim Update 2 is going to be focused on bringing like heavy cargo missions and so forth. Sim Update 1 isn't going to be bringing any of that, so I thought this was a perfect time to just dive into something and see what you guys think about it. Doesn't look like anybody's around, but earlier, I mean, you might have seen some at the beginning of the video, but some of them were flying around. There was somebody in an albatross, a Corvallis. This is basically everything I was wanting from career mode in the sim itself. And maybe one day we'll get to that point, but obviously we have a bit of ways to go until then. It's just so cool that we're finally able to use everything we have. You know, like if you bought the Premium Deluxe Edition, you can do a cargo mission in the Dreamlifter or the Beluga, the A400. Just any aircraft you're in the mood for, you can do a mission in. I mean, it's just really cool. And again, I know I said this already, but I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm excited to see how NeoFly does these missions. And we'll go from that. So I need to check the map because I think we're still heading in the correct direction. It's kind of on the outskirts of Fort Carson on where we're heading, because it doesn't really put, I think there's a free thing that might put it in, but in the default EFB you're not getting any update to that. So I'll just kind of, I mean, we're still a bit of a ways because it should be in this general area here. I'm sure we'll get an audio cue. I mean, again, I'm just excited to see what their setup's like. Are we actually going to see some other things from it, or what the deal is? But all I know is my excitement is back. What a cool helicopter, though, huh? I mean, we've gotten so used to just the Airbus H-125. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool helicopter, but doing the same mission just with that one helicopter over and over again, it just gets kind of stale, you know? I mean, that's why I kind of disappeared in the later episodes that we've done over career mode, and why I was excited to get, you know, into the King Air, into the Citation. But now that we have the full amount of aircraft that we own available to us, I mean, that's just awesome. And since we're in free flight, obviously you can do missions with friends as well. I mean, we got the full thing going on. I think there might be somebody down there. They might have left, though. Yeah, they're not there anymore. That way, it's nice not seeing an empty world, you know? It's just, I can't say, like, I've only used this for about an hour and a half or so, but I'm already loving it so much. Unfortunately, this won't work on Xbox, so if you're an Xbox player, you won't be able to use it. But if you're on PC, and you're kind of at an endpoint so far with career, like I am, this has been fantastic so far. And again, it is free, so keep that in mind. But I haven't even looked at the map. Hang on, I need to... Let me bring back the power a little bit here so this doesn't freak out too much. So this is what I'm looking at. Again, you do see where you are on the map. So if you're doing a longer flight with an airliner or something like that, you'll know where you're at. But yeah, we're almost to our location, which is great.
You are now entering the search zone. Use the beacon signal to locate any survivors.
Oh. Oh, this is cool. What? So I'm assuming as we get closer, it's gonna be a faster rate of beeping. I love it. Like, this is the first I did a cargo flight, but this is the first time I'm doing something else. This is just incredible. Oh? It's getting a little bit quicker. I'm not sure if we're trying to look out for anything else or if we're just going off the beeps. Ooh. Are they at the power plant? We're getting close. Is it this car over here, or is that just something? Oh. Nope, hang on. Oh. Oh, maybe it is. Nope. That was just something random. Where are ya?
Transporter, good job. We now have the coordinates to send help. If there is somewhere suitable, please land to help the evacuation.
Okay. Do I just land anywhere now? I was trying to see if I could find them, but... Here, we'll just land on the ground and see what happens.
That was close. Wait here until the evacuees are safely on board.
Okay, does that actually spawn something in? Or is it just gonna say we're good to go? I hear noise.
Thank you, pilot. I'm so grateful.
Alright. Well, hey, if we're doing like a high slope rescue, we don't have to worry about a cutscene killing our helicopter. So... had some things happen. For whatever reason, sometimes when you're using the controller and it locks onto this button right here, you kind of lose all control over the helicopter and it crashed. So we're just doing another quick rescue. I did find out that we were good to go. We just go back to the airport we took off from, and then you land and you get the person you rescued off of your helicopter, and the XP and money come into your bank account. So yeah, so that was unfortunate. I'm going to keep the camera away from that button. Because, yeah, I was trying to move away from it, and it just... The helicopter just did its own thing. It's like, oh, no. Unbelievable. You know something else cool about NeoFly that I know a lot of you are going to love? You can change the distance that the missions are giving you. So if you want, like, an 11 nautical mile flight, just change the slider. If you want a 500 nautical mile flight, you can have that too, or even higher than that. So... basically, like I was saying earlier, everything that we've been talking about that should be in career mode is basically in this free program. At least now it gives us another option of, you know, more experience going through it. But it's pretty cool because I think I was hearing it right. She's like, if there's a way to land, great. But if not, at least we have the coordinates of where they're at so we can send a rescue team out, which is a really cool thing. But we are not getting anywhere close to the person yet. We still got a pretty distant beep. Hey, look, another real player. It's nice seeing people in the skies. And speaking of seeing people, this one had a life jacket, so I'm hoping it's not a water landing, because I'm not going to be helping much.
Good job. We now have the coordinates to send help. If there is somewhere suitable, please land to help the evacuation.
Nice. All right. That took a bit, actually. That was a bit more difficult than that first one. But yeah, we got plenty of place to land here. Not a forest to deal with or anything like that. So now we know what's going on. We'll wait for them to chat it up with us once they board up. We're gonna land right here. Nice smooth landing going. And what's cool too is you do earn money and XP. You earn a little bit less if you're doing freelance, since you don't own the vehicles, but it's still pretty cool, especially for those that have been wanting to just do missions without grinding.
The evacuees are safely on board.
And this time I want to wait to see if she says anything about, okay, let's head back to the airport or anything like that. Because, yeah, I don't think she actually says anything, so I think we're good to just pop on up and head back to the airport. Which is fine with me. At least now I know to avoid having the camera be positioned on any of the buttons in front of us, because, yeah, I don't know why that was doing that, but awesome! Our second rescue of the video. And you know, I'd say I'm disappointed that there's nobody that actually gets into the helicopter, but they'd probably just be hanging outside of it anyways, so it all works out. But this has been awesome. So again, like I've been saying a few times now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and at least this opens up the avenue of us actually getting into other aircraft that we haven't had the experience of within a career kind of environment. Only this time we're in free flight, we have real players flying around us, we have the AI traffic as well. Obviously there's not going to be too much AI traffic around Pueblo. I think there's only about 2 or 3 flights out of there during the day, so that's why it's pretty empty in the skies. But rest assured, we got real people. By the way, kind of look around really quick. There's somebody there, you can see their nameplate a little bit. And then there was somebody, I'm not sure where they went to, but there was somebody else flying around by us too. It just adds so much instead of it being what we see here, where there's just nothing the whole time. Really happy I decided to dive into it. It was worth it. And really excited to just keep learning about the program and diving into everything else it has to offer. So while we fly low, let's go ahead and get to talking to Pueblo. Do a full stop landing, please.
Tower CDWN 32 Bravo Alpha, Oscar 2614 is 7 miles west 4,900 feet with Alpha to land.
CTWN 32 Bravo Alpha Oscar 2614 Pueblo Tower. Altimeter 29er. 9er 2 fly straight in runway 8R.
Alright, runway 8 right. Oh, I think those are the few things that the AI doesn't acknowledge. Okay, we're good. Now we're now we're golden. As we were flying nice and low. Just wanted to showcase, you know, Pueblo, Colorado a little bit. Nothing wrong with that.
Clear to land runway 8R.
So I'm not sure what 8 right is.
Clear to land runway 8 or CTWN 32 Bravo Alpha, Oscar 2614.
The other positive about using NeoFly 2 is you're going to be able to make your own flight plan. So if you want to use the planner that comes with Flight Sim, planner.flightsimulator.com I think it is, you're actually going to be able to use those as opposed to whatever the sim creates for you in, like it does in career mode. So there's a ton of positives about using this. Oh, perfect. 8 right is right next to us. Excellent. What a great first episode. I'll probably still just keep these labeled as career, just because that is what it is. It's NeoFly career. I needed this. I really did. Because after being so disappointed on Thursday, and then even more, because what happened was after I was disappointed with that, I was like, oh, I'm just going to go do a flight in the Saab 340. And of course, for the first time ever, it decided to crash after it did that cutscene. So I promptly just shut off the sim and said, you know what? I think I'm done for today. So it was just all collapsing. But NeoFly has brought hope and excitement back to me here, which has been very much needed. Alright, welcome to 8 right, everybody. Especially our person we rescued. Gotta be honest, it's also nice not having to worry about the hold short position disappearing or all the random penalties and so forth. Like, it's just It'll be nice when career mode gets a lot more polished, for sure. I think what we're going to go ahead and do is we'll just slow it down.
32 Bravo Alpha Oscar 2614 exit runway when able.
Oh, okay. We'll do that really quick. Now, hopefully NeoFly doesn't get mad that we didn't land yet, but we'll see.
CTWN 32 Bravo Alpha Oscar 2614 contact ground on 121. Niner.
AI, you got this?
121.
Oh, beautiful. That's just beautiful.
Oscar 2614.
Oh, if only he could do the changes, but that's alright. Taxi to parking, please.
Pueblo ground CDWN 32 Bravo Alpha Oscar 2614 taxi to parking. CDWN 32 Bravo Alpha Oscar 2614 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Charlie. Taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Charlie CDWN 32 Bravo Alpha Oscar 2614.
Nice short taxi over here. Oh, fly with Carlos is in an A330. See, that's what I've been missing. I mean, it's just, that's the one thing I loved about Free Flight, is just seeing what everybody's flying in, you know? And now we can do career missions and experience that. And a nice smooth landing in here for our rescuee back there. Try to do this in first person.
You greased that landing. Ace.
Thank you.
Transporter from dispatch. Clear the runway and taxi to parking.
And there we have it, everybody. We got $745 from that and a bit of XP. Like I was saying earlier, freelance missions where you can pick whatever plane you want, do whatever mission you want, whenever you want. You don't have to go through any progression. It's all there ready to go right off the bat. I mean, come on, how cool is that? So if you're really interested in doing that, again, it's NeoFly. It's a free program that works with both 2020 and 2024. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with Xbox. It is a PC-only item. But man, this is gonna be exciting to go through, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.